Outliers. Hello and welcome to Story Snapshot. We journey into the heart of transformative stories that challenge the status quo, ignite curiosity, and shape our understanding of the world. In every episode, our mission is to distill powerful wisdom from these tales, inspiring you to rewrite your own narratives and chart your own paths to success. We don't just narrate stories, we empower lives. Today, we're unfolding the remarkable insights hidden within the pages of Malcolm Gladwell's Outliers, the story of success. As we dive into Outliers, we'll dissect the dynamics of success, and in doing so, open your minds to the limitless possibilities that surround you. So sit back, let your imagination take flight, and join us on this journey of discovery. Chapter 1: The Unseen Advantage. Gladwell begins Outliers with a fascinating premise: success is not only about individual traits like intelligence or ambition. In his words, it's not enough to ask what successful people are like. It is only by asking where they are from that we can unravel the logic behind who succeeds and who doesn't. To illustrate this, Gladwell recounts the story of Canadian hockey teams, revealing that the majority of players are born in the first 3 months of the year. The reason? The eligibility cutoff for age-class hockey is January 1st. Kids born earlier in the year are bigger and more mature than their younger counterparts, leading to better coaching and more playtime. This introduces us to the Matthew effect, named after a biblical verse. Gladwell suggests that success often results from a series of advantages that accumulate over time. Small initial advantages lead to opportunities that further widen the gap between those who have and those who have not. Chapter 2: Power of 10,000 Hours. Next, Gladwell introduces the 10,000-hour rule, referring to a study by psychologist Anders Ericsson. He states that the key to achieving world-class expertise in any skill is a matter of practicing for approximately 10,000 hours. He illustrates this by citing the Beatles, who played 1,200 times in Hamburg, Germany, before they became an international sensation, accumulating over 10,000 hours of playtime. Similarly, Bill Gates had rare access to a high school computer in 1968 and spent 10,000 hours programming on it, which eventually led to his exceptional programming skills and success. Gladwell points out that it's not just about the time, but the quality of practice. As he says, practice isn't the thing you do once you're good. It's the thing you do that makes you good. Chapter 3: The Powerful Cultural Legacy. In this intriguing section, Gladwell dives into the profound impact of cultural legacies on our actions. He illustrates this with the culture of honor hypothesis, demonstrating that people's responses to threats can be heavily influenced by their cultural roots. For instance, he links higher rates of violence in the U.S. South to their cultural heritage as herders, a profession where personal repute was paramount. This legacy, he suggests, could be playing a role in the subconscious emphasis on honor and reputation even today. Through such instances, Gladwell urges us to acknowledge the powerful hold our cultural past can have on our present behaviors and attitudes. He remarks, "No one who can rise before dawn 360 days a year fails to make his family rich." Chapter 4: The Complexity of Success. In the end, Gladwell takes us back to the idea that success is more complicated than we often think. It's not just about individual merit, it's a combination of factors, many of which are completely out of our control. He uses the story of Chris Langan, a genius with a high IQ who didn't attain conventional success, illustrating that intelligence alone isn't enough. Factors like timing, upbringing, cultural background, and even birth dates often play pivotal roles. Gladwell sums up, to build a better world, we need to replace the patchwork of lucky breaks and arbitrary advantages that today determine success, with a society that provides opportunities for all. Conclusion. As we conclude this fascinating journey through Outliers, the story of success, we find ourselves looking at success from a new perspective. Gladwell invites us to recognize that success is far more complex than we've been led to believe. It's a constellation of factors, opportunities given, hours spent, cultural legacies inherited, that shape our path. Through this exploration on Story Snapshot, we hope you've been inspired to examine the hidden influences in your own life and to redefine what success means to you. Remember, the path to success is not solitary. It's paved with influences, opportunities, and dedicated work. That's all for today, and thank you for watching. Always stay curious, stay inspired, and until next time, keep exploring the stories that shape our world here on Story Snapshot.